All right, so we're at almost half a mile in about 14 minutes. I would say that's not too bad, considering it's been maybe a year and a half since I've taken any kind of long distance jog or run. I've mostly just been walking lately. But yeah, so not too bad. Whew. I am out of breath right now. Like I said, it's been probably over a year and a half since I've taken any kind of run or anything like that. But I thought, you know what, hey, since I'm testing out the new OnePlus Watch 3 right here, why not test it out with some running? So for the past few days, I've been walking, jogging, running. It is hot out here, sweating, I'm out of breath. But today's video is going to be a little bit different than your, usual sit down in the office and review type video like I usually do here on the channel. I just want to have a conversation with you all and let you know what I think about the OnePlus Watch 3 right here. But first, let me catch my breath real quick. Woo! I need some water. Okay, so before we get into anything, I gotta tell you guys a little story, something that happened to me a little while ago. So as you can see, I went and got a haircut this morning, right before my whole exercise that I've been doing right now. And my brother, he's a barber, he's the one who cuts my hair. My plan was to go into the barber shop, start recording without him knowing, pulling out my wrist with the watch on and asking him what his thoughts are on the watch, getting his real impressions, because he's an Apple user. He uses the Apple Watch, he uses an iPhone. So I wanted to get the reaction of someone who doesn't use any type of Android devices, who has never seen a watch like this before I even had a chance to do that. Literally the first thing he says is, bro, what do you think about that watch? Like, man, that watch is nice right there. How you been liking it? And he was taking a good look at it, looking around. He's all, so what can the watch do? Like, can it do this? Can it do that? I'm like, yeah, bro, it can pretty much do anything you want it to. Whatever your Apple Watch can do, this watch can do as well. He's like, for real? And it does this and that. It's like, yeah, bro, it does this and that. Oh, how much is it? And stuff. So he was asking a lot of questions about the watch. He was really, really interested here in the OnePlus Watch 3. So before I even had a chance to pull up my phone and actually get his reaction live, he went and did all that and showed me that, okay, like I didn't even have to say anything and the watch already caught his attention and he actually really liked it. And he even liked the color of the band too, this green color right here. So, I mean, that tells me a lot about the OnePlus Watch 3 right here as far as, when it comes to just the overall looks of the watch. So definitely a beautiful looking watch. I absolutely love the overall look of this watch. Now, I wasn't planning on doing any fancy B-roll or anything like that in this video. Like I said, I just want to have a conversation with you guys, but maybe I'll throw in a little bit of B-roll here and there throughout the video. But yes, I absolutely love just the overall look here of the OnePlus Watch 3. I said this in a previous video. I like that they went with this classic watch look, making it look like a real non-smart watch, but still having all of the smart features. And then of course the touchscreen and everything. Of course, we're getting that stainless steel titanium build to it, which is making it a lot more durable. And then it does come with the silicone strap, but of course you can always, go out and buy more straps for this watch. You don't have to stay stuck to just using this strap right here, but the screen is actually really, really good. But I did mention this in the last video. I wish they would offer the option, or give us the option to be able to purchase the watch with the blue strap instead of having to go and buy it separately. But they do have a blue color available as well. But then of course you can always buy third-party watch straps as well to really customize this watch up to get it to fit whatever outfit it is you're wearing that day. But absolutely a beautiful looking watch. So of course, with me going on my run right now, of course I was tracking my entire run. I do have the exercise on pause right now. As you can see there, I have the option to resume it if I want to keep running, or I can hold the red button to end the exercise. But this is pretty much what it tracks while I am running. It tracks the duration, how many miles I've run, the fat burning zone. Well, fat burning zone is actually, so you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels here. You have like your warm-up zone, fat burning zone, your anaerobic, I can't remember what these 3 zones are, but this red one right here is like the threshold zone. So kind of telling you like, hey, kind of ease it up a bit. You don't want to burn yourself out. And then it's counting your active calories. I can scroll down. Oh, and check that out. So the crown right here actually rotates. So I don't actually have to, get my fingerprints all over the screen to scroll if I don't want to. So that's another nice feature of this watch right here, one that I really like. But scrolling down, so you can see it's giving me the calories, fat, sugar, my heart rate. You got GTC balance, GTC MS, but none of that is being measured right now. Of course, I do have the workout on pause right now, and there it is. So if I want to end this, I can just hold to end, boom. It ends my workout, outdoor run, and then it's gonna give me the overall results after and a map as well. So this even has a GPS to measure what the run was like. So another really cool feature there. And then it gives you all of your info after you've run. As you can see, I took 2,232 steps for this run. Shows me how much fat I've burned, active calories, total calories, distance duration, average fat burning rate, sugar burn, my pace. Yeah, so definitely a lot of information here that it gives you, you know, for measuring your exercise. Look at that, a lot of information. So very, very nice. If I want to go home, boom, I just press the crown right there. I'm back home. All right, so it's time for me to get out of here. All done with my run for the day. Still got, you know, some exercises to do later on. But I will say that when it comes to tracking exercises, it's not just good for, you know, tracking your walks and your runs, but I mean, there is a whole list of just tons of things that this watch can track when it comes to working out and exercising, you know, whether it's, you know, jumping jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, not even that. I mean, if you got like winter sports that you play, or, you know, water sports, water workouts that you do, I mean, they have lists upon lists of stuff that you can track here with the OnePlus Watch 3, and it's just crazy. So when it comes to, you know, just overall working out and exercising and, you know, being able to track all that, this watch definitely has you covered, and it will keep record of all that within their health app that you will have to download if you don't have a OnePlus device. But if you do have a OnePlus device, this app should be installed on your phone. I know for me with my OnePlus 13, the app was installed on my device, and this app is going to allow you to keep track of everything, you know, days prior than, you know, just that day you are looking at it. So, you know, it's great that we're able to see everything on the watch, but it's even better that we have this app to go back and see, okay, what did I do yesterday? What did I do the day before? What was my results like for this run or this walk or whatever it may be? It's nice that we're able to go into that app and do all that and look at all that information. And we're also able to change up, you know, the watch faces from the app as well. Pretty much everything that we can do on the watch, we can do within that app, and just, you know, a lot more than what we're able to do on the watch as well. So it's a nice little combo there. Now the OnePlus Watch 3 right here is also capable of tracking things like fall. It has fall tracking. So if it senses that you fell, and this is an option you can turn on or off. You don't have to keep it on. I believe for myself, I do have it turned off because I don't really find myself falling a lot, but it will be able to track your fall. And if it senses that you've fallen and a minute has passed by and you have not responded to the watch or your phone, it will automatically call emergency services, because it's sensing that, okay, you know, something's wrong here. They've fallen, they can't get up, you know, they haven't gotten up, something must be wrong. Let us call emergency services to make sure that everything is okay. So that's a nice feature there as well. And it also has a sleep tracking as well. Now, me personally, I don't really wear my watch a lot when I go to sleep, and that's with any smartwatch. I've never been one to wear a watch to sleep. I'm just being completely honest with you guys. And also, if there's something in this video that I don't mention about the watch, it's probably because I don't use that feature. You know, everybody has their use cases when it comes to their smartwatch. Not everybody uses every single feature. But when it does come to sleep tracking, I did, you know, use it here and there just to test it out and see how accurate it was. And I believe the first 2 times I tested it out was kind of by accident. I, you know, took a small nap earlier in the day, and then I took another nap a little bit later, and it tracked that. And for as much as I know, I mean, it seems pretty accurate. Obviously, you don't know exactly when it is you're falling asleep. I mean, nobody really does, because you're not looking at the clock until you've actually fallen to sleep. No, your eyes are closed, you're laying down, or maybe even sitting down, who knows. But I mean, from what I see, it seems pretty accurate. I did wear it one full night, you know, going to sleep. It tracked all that night of sleep. I wore it last night to sleep, I believe. Did I wear it last night? I think I did. I can't remember, or the night before. But I wore it another night to sleep, and it tracked that full night of sleep. And yeah, as far as sleep tracking goes, it seems pretty accurate to me. And it also has this feature on here where it will measure your skin temperature. Now, you do have to wear 5 full nights of sleeping with it, which I didn't do. So unfortunately, I have not been able to test out that feature when it comes to, you know, skin temperature. So I'm assuming this just measures the temperature of your skin, and maybe it will be able to tell if you're getting sick, you know, if you have a fever coming on or anything like that. So that seems like it could be a really good feature. But like I said, I haven't slept, you know, with it on, you know, 5 consecutive nights in a row to be able to, you know, test that out. But maybe after, you know, maybe I will, you know, from here on out, I'll sleep with it 5 nights in a row, and then maybe in a YouTube short or something, I'll give you guys a little update to let you guys know what I think about that skin temperature measuring here on the OnePlus Watch 3 to see how that works out. All right, so I have made my way back home, and the next thing I want to talk about is a battery life. First off, hold on, let me get some lighting here real quick. There we go. Looks a little bit better. So the next thing I want to talk about is a battery life, because I have been truly impressed with battery life here on the OnePlus Watch 3. Now let me tell you, I am using the always on display. I have, you know, it's tracking my heart rate, it's tracking my steps throughout the day. It's tracking a lot throughout the day. I got the brightness turned all the way up. And even with all of that going on, and even a little bit of sleep tracking, I'm still able to get just about 5 days of usage before I have to throw this on the charger again. So I got from, I think I took it off the charger the first day around 6 a.m. And then on the 5th day, I got as late as around 6:30 p.m. until I had to throw it on the charger again. I took it all the way down to 1%. So it wasn't super late into my 5th day, but I got through most of my 5th day off of the first charge. So battery life here, I have no complaints at all whatsoever. Of course, we're running that Snapdragon processor in this watch, which is optimized to help this watch keep it running good and keep that battery life just long lasting. So whatever OnePlus did here in this watch, I mean, they did a great job, especially when it comes to battery life and just the overall performance. I mean, it is so smooth. And I did mention this in a previous video that the smoothness in this watch right here is just super smooth, whether I'm scrolling up and down, side to side. It's so satisfying just to, you know, scroll around in the app drawer just because of how smooth it is. But performance here on the OnePlus Watch 3, I mean, it has been great so far. So good. Now, when it comes to call quality, I have made a few calls with this watch right here. I've taken a few calls, and from my end, everything sounds great. The speakers are loud enough to where you can hear the other person talking. But you know what? I never told the person I was talking to, or the people I have talked to, that I was actually using my watch to talk to them. And they never gave me any, you know, feedback of, you know, oh, I can't hear you or anything like that. They talked to me just like regular. So maybe they couldn't, you know, tell that I was on a watch, or maybe they just didn't want to say anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit up my buddy Greg, and we'll do a little call test and get his thoughts on it. It'll be my first time talking to him over this watch right here. So let me shoot him a quick text, and then we'll see what call quality is like. Yo.
No.
What up? All right, you already know what it is. How do I sound?
So you sound like you're on speakerphone a little bit, but I can hear you. You sound like you're kind of in an open room.
Yeah, it's like super echoey in my office, but
So what are you calling me on again?
this is the OnePlus Watch 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I can hear you perfectly fine. It just sounds like you're kind of in an open room.
Okay, you hear me good, but I just sound like I'm in an open room. All right, cool. I can hear you good. The volume could maybe be a little bit louder. It's loud enough, but I mean, I feel like it could be a little louder. But overall, I mean, it's like we can have a conversation just fine.
I always feel with watches, though, you have to hold it up to your ear to hear it, no matter what. I've never had a watch where it's like, oh my God, this is so loud. I can keep it down by my waist.
Yeah. All right, cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Dan. Don't forget to subscribe to Greggles TV.
Yeah, subscribe to Greggles TV. All right, bro. We'll talk to you later. All right, bye. So there you go, just a little call test with the OnePlus Watch 3 right here. And you know, it's like what Greg said, pretty much with any smartwatch that you use, you're never going to get, you know, amazing, mind-blowing call quality. You know, it's not going to actually be like talking on the phone, but for a watch, I mean, it is good enough to be able to, you know, have a comfortable conversation. He was able to hear me just fine. Of course, you know, I am in an open room. It's really echoey in here, which I'm sure you guys can tell here on video. So he was able to, you know, catch that, you know, coming through the watch as well. And then when it comes to volume, I was able to clearly hear him, at least here in person. Not really sure how it sounds for you guys in video, but here in person, I was able to hear, you know, him talking. But I guess volume could be just a little bit louder when it does come to, you know, talking on the phone. But I mean, for where it's at right now, you are still able to, clearly hear them and, just have a quick conversation if need be. Okay, now just doing a quick walkthrough through, that's funny, it says Oppo. It said OnePlus when I set this watch face, but now it says Oppo. I just noticed that right there. But let's go ahead and do a quick walkthrough through the watch here. So of course, you have your different tiles that you can set up and customize. So I got, my sleep tracking, as you can see there. I actually forgot, I took a nap this morning, and as you can see, 9:18 a.m. to 11:09 a.m. I didn't really get much sleep last night, so I did take a small nap this morning, as you can see there, and it tracked it. Got my heart rate, got my wellness check tile right there, workouts, got my calendar right here, and look at this, it does remind me that I did have a set appointment today. And then you have your timers right there, weather app, YouTube Music. So yes, you can listen to music on this watch as well with either YouTube Music or Spotify, whatever you use. Got your battery percentage, and then your main watch face. And then if you want to add a tile, you press and hold, press the little plus button, and then you can add tiles as well, as you can see there. And to go back, you simply swipe from the left. And then going home, or actually into the app drawer, I'm sorry. Look at how satisfying this is. Look how smooth that is. But there's just so much more that you can do in this watch right here. So of course you got a flashlight, which is basically going to make the screen, super bright. And then you got different colors you can choose from as well. You got a compass, which you can use as well if you're, I don't know if you ever need a compass, I guess. It's right there on your watch. Got a weather app, calendar app, watch, of course, the, your exercise app. And then you can also measure your oxygen level as well. You got your Google Wallet, so you can actually use this to make payments at the store if you want to. Got your Google Maps app. Let's see, temperature. This is going to be the skin temperature one I was telling you guys about. So 4 more days required to establish temperature baseline. Your wearable device tracks deviations from your wrist temperature baseline, giving you insights into your overall health. So I actually have to wear this for 4 more days in total to be able to get that to work. And then you can actually use this to open up the camera on your device as well. So that's a very cool feature right there. You can use it to take pictures with your phone, or maybe even start a video. So definitely a lot of cool things going on here with the OnePlus Watch 3. Okay, now this watch is currently going for $330 online if you go onto their website, but you can actually get it for around $250 right now. So they got a $30 off code by using the code TIME1010. That'll save you $30. But you can also get 10% off with their student discount if you are a student, but you can also get an extra $50 off when you trade in. So you can get up to 50, another 30, and even 10% if you are a student. And in my opinion, that is a super good deal when it comes to the OnePlus Watch 3 right here. I mean, everything that you get with this watch right here, for that price, I mean, you really can't beat it. Like I said previously, I mean, OnePlus really brought the heat this year, not just with the OnePlus 13 and the new color with the OnePlus Buds 3, but with the OnePlus Watch 3 right here. And if you're worried about accurateness, did I say that right? If you're worried about accuracy when it comes to, counting steps with this watch right here, it's actually pretty accurate. And I did mention this, I can't even remember if I mentioned this earlier in this video, but I have mentioned it, previously many times before, that I have actually went out and counted out my steps while this was counting the steps, and it was only off like 2 steps, I believe it was like 2 or 3 steps the first time, and then the second time I did it, it was off 1 step, and then I did it again, and it was only off about 2 steps. I think it counted like 2 extra steps from what I actually did. So when it comes to accuracy, it's actually pretty accurate with the whole step counting. And then, like I said, of course, you have the whole GPS. It's gonna track your entire walk, run, whatever it is you are doing. But if you're, don't really care about fitness, you just want a watch that looks good, something that's going to be able to, give you the time, something that you can respond to text messages with and answer phone calls, make phone calls, the OnePlus Watch 3 will still take care of all of that for you. And it looks good whether you're wearing something casual or even something really nice. Like I said, all you gotta do is switch up the watch band if you want, and you can get this watch looking even more nice than it already does. But there it is. That is just my thoughts, my review here with the OnePlus Watch 3. Like I said, if there's something that I maybe didn't mention in this video, just let me know down in the comment sections below. I will do my best to answer any questions that I possibly can. But if you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure you give it a huge huge thumbs up. I know this video is a bit different than my usual reviews, but I thought I'd just try to make it more personal with you guys, you know, and just have a conversation about the watch right here. Nothing too professional. But like I said, leave a thumbs up if you did like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thanks for watching. This is Josh Quinones. Also, I'll have a link down in the description below if you want to pick one out for yourself. See you all in the next one. Peace out.